In space, no one can hear you scream. Unless you're contained in an oxygenated area, but no one likes a fucking smartass. Space Dandy? Dandy guy in space. He's in space. His name is Space Dandy. This is an anime by Shinichiro Swallaby, director of Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Beep Boop. It is, I think, the first Japanese anime that premiered on American TV first. Now Japan must read the subtitles and listen to our shitty English translated dubs. Those middle school kids laughed at me for watching my anime dubbed, but who's laughing now?
I love anime!
Yeah, and manga!
And gaming! Yeah.
So what's Space Dandy about? As described by the Toonami Faithful Fan podcast, which you all should listen to, the titular character, Dandy, acts like he just saw Cowboy Bebop and thought, I too can bebop, except he's an incompetent, womanizing idiot, which is exactly how Rebel Taxi started. So this is Johnny Bravo in space. Find new alien species and catalog them for money is Dandy's goal, with his auto-tuned robot and this thing that looks like a chess spin. Even in the far reaches of space, Crocs shall be forever. There's also boobs everywhere. A lot of it. Oh yeah.
A flair for the dramatic, a love for the ladies, and one sweet head of hair. That's the Dandy way.
No one out-dandies Space Dandy.
Space Dandy's got a lot of action, sometimes gets emotional with noodles, but primarily it's a comedy in that we know it's a crazy TV show and so does the narrator style, very much like Sergeant Frog. Now visually, it can become so fluid and psychedelic, and all these aliens, technology, or ship designs are just real interesting. Universe building is its specialty. There's all these props and vehicles that I wish were real, then you realize if they were real, it'd be super expensive or be for sale at a smelly convention, so to hell with that. From what's been seen with the Japanese and English voices, each have their own jokes absent or added in, so it balances out. You're not missing much watching it in English. People have made comparison videos already, but in English, the robot speaks in auto-tune, so automatically, it's a better dub.
How did they figure out where we were?
Who knows? Lucky guess, maybe?
Can you argue with that logic? Yes, you can, but I'm not gonna listen. This better be a good dub because the action animation block Toonami was given an extra 30 minutes early in their time slot.
We're starting a half hour earlier with the world premiere of Space Dandy at 11:30.
You heard that right. World premiere. It won't have even aired in Japan before we show it on Toonami.
I'm hoping this becomes a trend. Multi-language translations releasing so far apart is what really hurt the industry. On American TV, anime and anime-inspired shows used to be all over the place in the early 2000s. Not anymore. It's now on late night Saturday for adults who want action, in the morning for kids with a bunch of those card trading and collecting animes, and that's all we got here. It takes about a year for the Japanese series to be translated in English, so the hardcore fans rather just watch it instantly online subtitled, but if Space Dandy's successful, maybe it'll encourage more multi-language releases near the same time. So I would like to tell you all I am now accepting P.O. Box donations. DVDs, games, cartoon-related stuff, I'll take it. Info of that on the Tumblr. Also, there's links to my personal Tumblr, where I have a Q&A the first Sunday night of every month. You don't need a Tumblr account to ask a question. By the way, help these guys out with their indie comic, Super, by Unlikely Hero Studios. Just do it. Coming up next, a review of the new Powerpuff Girls special. Give the style a chance, it's gonna grow on you. It's by Kevin Dart, the guy who is an art director on Stevie Universe and Les Bionic Titan. Yeah.